Well, let's get to the next one then. We've got ifman 2024 7DRL. So ifman basically has a failed 7DRL for 23 here. I would have done a video basically regardless, like, if it failed or not, but, he basically had a attempt basically in, 2023. He had Tiles RL and 7DRL 2022. So, 2021. This guy's got some, games under his belt. There's Clue. Alright, let's get down to it then, shall we? So, ifman 1. This is my 2024 7DRL entry. It is loosely based off the C64 version of Sword of Fargle, though very simplified. 7 days isn't very long. All the graphical and audio assets of the game came from Kenny. If you haven't checked out the assets, checked out his assets, do yourself a favor and go take a look. There are 6 levels to traverse. At the bottom, you'll find the MacGuffin, the fabled sword of Yannick. You must then ascend from the dungeon to win. WAS to move, bump into enemies to attack them. E to interact, H to quaff a healing potion, C to character screen, I for inventory screen, 1, 2, 3 for zoom levels of camera, 2 by default. Note, there is a bug I found that I didn't have time to fix. Moving into a spot while an enemy is moving into the same spot will cause some issues. Not all the animations were played at the same speed, and it wreaks some havoc on hit detection. So play nice and wait for your turn. You appear to have forgotten a wait button. Just to throw it out there. Alright, it's just ifman 1 who's basically behind this, but let's just see how it goes. Alright, so a short traditional relic based on the loosely on Sword of Fargle, the C64 version, blah blah. Let's start. Stairs, interact, E to go up the stairs. Orc defeated. You get 20 experience and 5 gold. You found a healing potion. Now, note by the way, there's no HP display on top of the screen unless you actually have the character screen up, so that's kind of annoying. But there we go. Best by armor, attack, evade, damage. A little bit slow moving around, by the way. And you can't buffer your key presses. So I'll note the biggest issue I basically see right away is the fact that the animation takes too long to get from point A to point B. Evil slowly defeated. So we got ourselves a couple of healing potions. Still searching for the MacGuffin. I can see people getting very, very annoyed very, very fast with this game. Also, note by the way, my HP is not being shown in real time in the character screen, so I actually have to, put it down, put it back up to see it. How do I basically access stuff in it? So I have to press H to quaff a healing potion. Okay. So, quaff a healing potion, recover 20 health. So yeah, it's not updating basically these screens in real time, so that's something I would actually like to see. I'll note that I'm probably being a little bit harsh here because like this is like, you know, it looks nice and stuff like that, but the thing about like, you know, a roguelike basically, even a 7DRL one, is that basically it has to be very comfortable to play. And this just feels like very awkward to play where I'm basically like having to sort of wait between turns for like, you know, this movement. Basically, one of the reasons that animation is not necessarily a good thing for a roguelike. Usually better off just like having like, you know, like maybe like, you know, a split-second movement for like, you know, the character. Why can't I go up? Okay, so Goblin defeated. Footstep, 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 footstep. Yeah, the animations are definitely not, like, you know, a plus here, by the way. It might look nice, by the way, like you might think to the developer, but no, it's not nice. Alright, so note that, yeah, there doesn't seem to be a wait button. Like, yeah, if it can't bump into walls, they don't, like, you know, stop you. And also note, by the way, when I was just moving like this, I have to wait for them to move as well. And apparently it killed me in one blow there. Okay, we defeated Goblin. By the way, if I hold down like the W key, it doesn't actually let me like move like constantly either, so it's not great. Alright, so here's basically zoom levels, by the way, so this is like sort of like a typical sort of like, you know, size you might expect from like a game like this. I'm not gonna basically play this like too much longer. We'll basically try and find enemies to sort of test like health potions and stuff like that, but I am not at all like, you know, impressed by this to throw it out there. Like, it wouldn't be so bad basically if like, say like, you know, I press like right here, and like, you know, a split second later he's already basically there. Like, maybe we could like get rid of the animations like during like downtime like this, so you basically don't have like, you know, this so much downtime is between like, you know, fights. Like, I could just imagine like, say, Michael Bro, who basically is like, you know, the founder of Brolex, he'd look at this and be like, you know, this is awful. Because the reason he basically made Brolex is because like, you know, Castle Winds basically had such like long and arduous like, you know, corridors like this. And it's like even slowing it down even further, right? So there's like no action happening here. So it's no fun. Okay, finally I found a room here. Okay, defeat the orc this time. There's also some sort of bug, by the way, where, like, you know, you basically slash the corpse when they basically have, like, fallen down. I think you can only have, like, you know, one enemy per room here as well, which is kind of boring. I kind of, like, feel like you should be able to find me in hallways and stuff like that. Now I want to basically, like, find, like, you know, enemies again, just to sort of, like, you know, test out, Alright, well, we have an issue here. Now I'm in a wall. Alright, well, there's obviously issues with this game. I can see why it's basically ranked so lowly. Not much space more to say than that. Hope you enjoyed, like, you know, seeing a quick video for it, but, you know, otherwise than that, take care.